Hey Poke fans, it's PokeKellz, and I've got some very exciting news to talk to you guys about today. If you haven't heard already, we've been getting a lot of updates on the new Pokemon X and Y game set to release in October. Aside from the 4 new Pokemon that were revealed, we also got info on character customization and a couple of other juicy tidbits as well. Without further ado, I'd like to present Vlogs with Kellz, Pokemon X and Y Update. The official name of the new region is called the Kalos Region, and it's said that the Pokedex here is going to be broken up into 3 sections: Central Kalos, Mountain Kalos, and Coastal Kalos. This is really cool because it seems to hint that there's going to be a lot more exploration in this game if we have to break up the Pokedex into 3 different sections. I'm hoping that the world is going to be much bigger than anything that we've seen before. The town we've been seeing the most of so far is called Lumiose Town, and seems to be one of the central towns in the Kalos region. In the middle of the town is a big structure that kind of looks like it's modeled after the Eiffel Tower, and it's said that this structure is going to have a huge significance in the upcoming game. Other than that, we get incredible detail in the shots of Lumiose Town, including cars driving by, seeing street signs, and even the character looking at herself as she walks by a mirror. Furthermore, based on the trailer, many are suspecting that we'll break from the grid and add diagonal movement in the new game. Personally, the shot in question makes me wonder if that's not just a camera adjustment or like a situation on the bridges of Unova, but only time will tell for sure. Regardless, the camera seems to be much more dynamic in these games than ever before. Another exciting feature that's been confirmed is character customization. It appears we're finally going to have a bit of a say in how our characters look. We see 3 images of each character, each with a different hair color and one with a different skin color. It's unclear if these are templates or if we get to choose from the whole spectrum of colors for hair and skin, but regardless, it'll be neat to finally make your trainer sprite look like yourself. Now, if only you could take that hat off. Don't do hats. Moving on, in the official artwork of the 2 main characters, we see that they both seem to have small bangles on each of their wrists. If I have to guess, I would say that those appear to be communications devices similar to the Pokenav, C-Gear, or X-Transceiver. Those Pip-Boys will probably be the hub of all your Pokedex and start menu needs. And now it's time to shift gears into the 4 new Pokemon that were released. We'll go over them one by one, starting with my favorite, the little red and blue bird, Fletchling. Its species name is the Japanese robin Pokemon, and it looks, well, pretty much exactly like one. I'd say that it's likely to be a variation of the Pidgey, Pidove, and Starly niche. I think this one beats them all though. It's very cute, and it can learn Nitro Charge, which is a pretty cool attack. Next up, we've got this funky little panda with a leaf hanging out of his mouth, called Pancham, the naughty Pokemon. For some reason, this little guy reminds me of Mienfoo. Oh yes, I see, it's because of those little cheeky tufts. Anyway, he's a fighting type, and I'm hoping for at least one evolution of this guy. An enormous martial arts panda would be pretty awesome. Oh, that's a thing? Whatever, this guy's gonna be cool. On to the little electric lizardish looking thing, which is called Helioptile. I'm not exactly sure what this guy is based on, but he looks like a little baby Mawile to me. I mean, the typing doesn't match up at all, but look at the color scheme. The black feet and the hands, the little reverse widow's peak at the top of the forehead. There's lots of similarities, but I don't think there's an actual relation between these 2 Pokemon. Though it's always nice to see electric types, and especially interesting that this guy is a dual type, with the secondary type being normal. I'm really excited to see what this weird little thing turns into, considering the Helio prefix means of the sun. He also learns a move called Parabolic Charge, which looks pretty awesome. Lastly, and certainly not leastly, there's Gogoat, the riding Pokemon. Poking around the goat species of Europe, it appears that this guy is based on the wild goat, or the mountain ibex. It's a grass type because why else would it have leaves growing out of it? And the coolest bit of all about this guy is that you can ride him. It looks like our main character is sitting astride this cool little Pokemon, using the horns as like handlebars or something like that. But it makes me excited because I love interacting with Pokemon in the overworld, and I'm excited to see more of this feature in the new game. So that's that so far. We got a lot of new information about X and Y coming out, and it's slowly starting to take shape in our minds. I have a feeling this is going to be one of the best Pokemon games yet. Please leave your speculation, rumors, and opinions down in the comments below, and be on the lookout for more Pokemon news as the game gets closer. I'm PokeKellz, and I'll see you next time.